Hey everyone, I'm Billy Hell, and you're here in my leather work area. I have a holster that I have on eBay, and I wanted to do a little video just so you get a better look at it, talk about how it's made. So this is my workbench. This is originally a jeweler's bench, belonged to this man, and he has since passed. He worked on the railroad, and this was his personal work table. I'm proud to own it. These are all the tools I use to create a holster like this. Some people ask me, hey, do you burn that in with some sort of burner? I've also had people think that this whole thing was a stamp and I hit it once with a hammer and that was it. That is not how that works. All this starts out as a piece of leather, and I draw the design. I work really hard on getting my floral designs to fit the holster the way I like it. So it wraps around the edge. It's not on the edge. If it's on the edge, it'll kind of cut through. There's all kinds of things to consider. I would say I have more time in this designing it than I do in actually cutting it. Maybe equal amounts of time. So that takes a long time. The origins of this holster, I've never seen another one like this, is my brother. I'm from Texas. We're like third or fourth generation Texans, and we gave my brother a pistol for his 50th anniversary of the company, and we had Texas inlaid in pearl in the handle, and he said, hey man, make me a holster. So I thought, well, I have to do something with Texas. I looked everywhere. I'm all into my 1850s, 60s, 70s holsters, and then even some new stuff, guys like me who like to cut, and I found nothing like this. I can't believe it. Can't believe this has never been done before. And I was pondering. I talked to my wife. She said I was going to do a circle with Texas in it. She said, why don't you make the band Texas? And I said, you're brilliant. You're a smart lady. That's why I married you. And so this was one of the originals. Thinking about maybe making this into a bracelet. I don't know if that'll work or not, but this was where everything started. This is a holster that fits Colt single actions all the way to a 7.5 inch. I believe if you have a 7.5 inch barrel, it will hang out a little bit, but it's your standard Mexican loop, and everything's hand cut, hand carved. So when somebody says, what do you mean hand carved? I put an impression of this on here, and then I use my knife to cut out all the lines, and then I use things like this to bevel, and things like this to shade, and then of course you gotta, like everything you see here is me tapping it with a hammer, and everything here and all these pieces. So all these are used to make this. It's got 4 rivets in the back. I've done 2 in the past, which is standard, but 4 makes me feel better, and I think it fits better. I'm big about the fit. I don't want this holster moving around. I don't want this strap to be loose. So this thing is just about perfect. I think it's probably the best holster I've done to date. All the burnishing's very nice. And once again, I hand stitched everything, and that's a saddle stitch. I have had to pull saddle stitches out before because I had the wrong color, and I literally had to cut each loop front and back to get it out. It was amazingly hard, and one of the reasons why we do it that way. So everything I make is made right here in the USA in lovely Nashville, Tennessee. One other note is, since this is a Texas holster called the Texan, is that the gun I used to form this holster belonged to a Texas Ranger named Rufus Van Zant, who left me his single action Colt when he died. And you can see those in the photos that I used in this ad. And you can also see a video in my description that shows how I tool leather and the whole process, if you're into that at all. So anyway, this is the Texan. It's awesome. If you don't buy it, that's cool with me, because I will stick my pistol in there and I'll make it mine. But it's Christmas time, and I thought, what could I make that somebody out there might really want or want to give to someone? So that's really what this is. I'm going to do, if you wanted something like this for a micro, this is for a compact 1911 1911 automatic. I could always do this. I'm also going to do this for full-size 1911 next. But I'm busy making Christmas presents right now, and I'm probably going to be busy. Anyway, I'm Billy Hell, If you've purchased from me in the past, I hope you like it. If you haven't, this is the piece, and this is very similar to the other holsters that I make. I do it all because I want to, and I care about it, and I really enjoy it. That's the only reason that I spend hours on these things. All right, y'all. Bye. Bam, Billy, hell.